One of the new features Rockstar added in this latest update to GTA Online is the recording studio. I guess their hopes was that it's another social space where people can go hang out and listen to artists perform. The only problem is that it seems like for a lot of people, whenever you go into the studio, there's never anyone actually there. Like, at least no one important. There's always NPCs and stuff, but like Dr. Dre's never there. And it's actually a little weird because there is an award Rockstar put in the game that specifically states to watch Dr. Dre working in the studios. Well, in this video, I am hopefully going to explain how this works, how you can get this award, and how you can actually see Dr. Dre working in the studio. So number one, I think you have to actually have the studio unlocked, which means you have to play through the VIP contract, and you also have to then wait for Franklin to call you to start up the Franklin and Lamar missions. I don't believe you can get into the studio before you do that, so that's probably going to be a prerequisite. Once you then can go in and out of the studio at will, well, I'm pretty sure it's kind of just random. It's much like a random event in GTA Online. So for some people, it might take a bit to get this phone call, but that's what it is. So you can see here, I didn't even intend for this to happen. I was simply just driving around and online, and then all of a sudden, Dr. Dre called me. And I was like, wait, what? Oh, Dr. Dre is calling me in online? Okay, cool.
Hey, what's up? How's it going? Listen, you gotta come down to the studio. There's something jumping off that you gotta see. Believe me, you will not regret it.
And all he sort of said here was that there's some stuff happening at the recording studio you have to see. And then of course, that's where the game wants me to go. At the top left, it says, go to the studios to watch an exclusive recording session by Dr. Dre and Anderson .Paak that will begin shortly. I believe it's about 5 to 10 minutes after you get that phone call. That's when the recording session will happen, because I did wait a decent amount of time in the studio for it to start. But I believe this phone call is what triggers the entire process. And one thing I will point out, I did this happened to me in an invite-only lobby. I did have another friend in there with me, but I'm wondering if because I went in an invite-only lobby, if that's why it triggered for me maybe a lot sooner than other people. We all know there's just a number of, not problems, but just things seemingly don't work ever in public sessions for whatever reason. It just messes with the certain spawns and stuff. So I'm wondering maybe me going into an invite-only session fixed some of that stuff. So maybe if you were trying to get this award, if you're trying to actually see Dr. Dre perform in the studio, maybe go into like an invite-only lobby, or maybe like a crew lobby where there's less people and less other things that can make things go wrong. That would be my advice to you guys. But once you get that call and once you go inside, then it's simply a matter of just waiting. I ended up inviting my friend just so he could come watch as well. I believe anyone in the lobby will probably get this phone call, at least if they have the recording studio unlocked. And then eventually, after waiting a couple of minutes, this was the cutscene that started it.
Hey, Lola.
What's up?
All right, shit. Let's see what's next.
Okay, let's do it.
And then once that cutscene happened, I believe it took another couple of minutes before the actual recording took place. So you do have some extra time, I guess, maybe if you want to, like I'm doing here, invite a friend or something. And while you wait, you can actually see Dr. Dre messing with all the controls and stuff. So it is cool to see that. In the background, I'm not going to play it because of copyright, but there is some music that you can hear, which I'm assuming that's like the whole point of this. You're sort of listening and watching Dr. Dre make his music, his songs. And then as far as the award, you'll see here, nothing really major has even happened. And when I go to the award section, it has sort of increased. The bar has increased. So to actually get this award, you just simply need to be in the studio, in the vicinity of Dr. Dre, just looking at him, basically. Because you'll see it is bronze right now. We'll get this up to silver, at least, at the end. Finally, though, here's the cutscene when Anderson .Paak arrives and then everything gets started.
Hey, Doc.
Hey, P. Thanks for coming through.
I'm good, man. Ain't shit.
So that is cool. And then of course, this is where they get into the actual song, and it's really cool to hear and see. Again, I'm not going to play the music because I don't want to get copyrighted. And then, like I said, while just watching them, you'll see here at the bottom left, I get the first part, the bronze medal, I guess, for the producer award. After a while though, then Anderson .Paak ends up leaving. This is that cutscene.
That sounds good, Lo.
Yeah. Cool. Look, man, I'm gonna head out. If you need anything else, man, holla at me.
I appreciate you.
All day,
Thanks
man.
a lot, man.
Lola, holla at you.
That sounds fantastic, Lo.
Cool.
But that doesn't mean it's over. You can still watch Dr. Dre and increase the bar for the producer award. You can see here it's now at silver, and it says silver progress at 6 out of 15. And if we just stay in here for as long as Dr. Dre is in, eventually you can see we are now at 11 out of 15 on the producer award. Now, unfortunately, right after I checked that, that's when Dr. Dre decided to leave. This is the final cutscene.
Yeah, that sounds fantastic, Lo. I think we're gonna leave it at that for the night.
Cool.
I'm gonna take it home. I got something waiting for me.
Sounds good.
All right.
Yeah. See you next time.
Thanks, Lo. All right.
So I'm going to go ahead and assume that you probably can't complete this entire producer award in one session. We're probably going to have to wait for Dr. Dre to call us yet again to finish it. But this is how it all works. If anyone was wondering why Dr. Dre's never in, well, it's because he has to call you before he goes in. He'll give you a notification that he's there. And like I said, going back to the beginning, I'm sort of thinking that this is basically just like an event in online, which is why I got it easier in an invite only lobby. If anyone else has any other tips or anything that they've noticed with this particular producer award or just watching Dre in the studio, for sure let us know in the comments if anything could help us out. But that is how you can watch Dre do stuff in the studio. I'm hoping that maybe in the future we get other like big music artists in here as well. That would be really cool. If in addition to Dre, you could see, I don't know, I've seen some people say like Snoop Dogg, that would be sick. And just, I don't know, anyone else, that would be really cool to see. So maybe that's the future of this. But anyway, that's going to do it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully this did clear up some confusion about this whole thing. If you did enjoy, please drop the video a like. Also subscribe if you are new around here for more GTA content. But that's going to do it for this video. So thank you guys. And as always, I'll see you all in the next one.